Welcome back, everybody. I'm Dorothy. I'm a professional astrologer, and you can find me on the web at nhastrologer.com, where you can read this forecast in its entirety. Today, I want to talk about the full moon coming up in the sign of Aries, September 29th at 11:19 p.m. Eastern Time. And yes, that is, let me look at my calendar, a Saturday. I'll get this one straight, okay? So, there is a lot going on all day Saturday. We have a number of aspects as the moon is coming to her peak. And there is going to be a bit of, a lot of volatile energy actually, and a lot of excitement. Depends on which side of the coin you want to look. So, let's get right into it. You know, everybody feels a little different when Aries is activated in their own chart. It doesn't matter what zodiac sign you are. Aries is in some position in the 360-degree wheel that we call our astrology chart. So, what we get to work with, the sun is in Libra, and it is about balance and harmony and finding that and discovering that. All day on the 29th of September, the sun in Libra is opposite Uranus. Uranus is in the sign of Aries. Oh, what does that mean? That means the moon's coming to conjunct Uranus, and it'll be opposite the sun. That's a full moon, the sun-moon opposition, but Uranus is part of this playing, this game, this trigger, cardinal energy all around, and we even have Pluto making a square aspect. It's at the midpoint between the sun, Uranus, and the moon. Boy, this asks and calls for and says there is a lot of tension. There are a lot of obstacles in the way. One of the main things we need to do is release. The more we release with this Aries full moon, the more we release of our egos and of the self, the more awareness we will be shown to us. Yes, and so within that awakening of the ego and the self, we're looking again for that balance within relationships. So who am I within my relationship is the key point about this full moon. So we need to shed that. We need to shed, you know, maybe you're in a new relationship and you need to shed what the old ego in your old history has told you. Our ego, our history is our ego, and our ego is our history, because that's how we identify ourselves, as the wounded person, or, you know, you fill in the label. We all have our own labels. And then working with this throughout the day on Saturday, even though the exactness of the full moon isn't until 11:19 p.m., we have the moon and Saturn in a quincunx aspect, and this produces a paradoxal type of energy. So we are looking at making one adjustment after another, and never really getting it right. Because there is no right thing when it comes to making choices at this moment in time. So the best thing to do is just let go of the things that we really feel are important, just to let go of. Just let it go and walk away. So as we always like to do on full moons, write one individual thing down on a piece of paper and burn it. And continue to do that until you feel complete and you feel end. You know, the end of whatever's going on within you. And you can do that at any time after the full moon at 11:19 p.m. Gotta love it. Alrighty, so we're going to feel a difference. We're going to feel a big difference all day Saturday. There's just going to be lots of tension, lots of stress, but we always grow outside of our comfort zone. So stay centered. Stay in your place of love. Stay in your place of truth. What is true and important for you? And all of these things that go on around us. Pluto square Uranus with the sun in an opposition, the tension, and then the Aries energy of the moon. That Aries, moon in Aries can be rather selfish at times. So, you know, all of this is like, just remember, everybody's acting out their own personal private story, their own personal private wounding. So do the best that you can to stay within your space, your heart center of love and compassion. And the things that go on around you, you'll be the calm in the storm. All right, so there is a way out of this, and the way out of it is to be true to you. And then when you're true to you, you're true to your partnerships. Aries, Libra. And that's what we got today. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for listening. And sorry about the voice and the not syncing up. I don't know. I got a new computer right back here. I got to learn to work it before I get better on the video. So thank you much. Find me on the web. You can read this forecast in much more detail. nhastrologer.com. And let me know if you'd like a session too, because I'm available for those by Skype or phone, always. All right, thank you much. Blessed be. And namaste. Awesome.